So I was just walking Boba, and we were walking like a couple of blocks down, and I saw what looked like cultivator. You know, rototiller cultivator. Well, isn't that funny? That's kind of exactly what I need, huh? Anyway, I'm going to go over there and knock on the door and ask if that's being thrown out, because it's not garbage day, you know, and I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me whether or not you think it's garbage or not. Okay, so I'm pulling up to the area where I saw it. No, it's not this one, because the guy is doing his lawn. I thought that in the first place too, but it's not. So right here, tell me if you think that's garbage. You know what I mean? Looks like it, right? So I went to go ring his doorbell, and the guy was right there, and he says, "Hey, are you throwing that out?" And he's like, "Yeah, it needs repair though." I says, "Yeah, but you're throwing it out, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "So I can have it, right?" He goes, "Yeah, help yourself." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. This looks pretty old, but I don't know, maybe I can build some kind of contraption with this. Maybe put these blades on a snowblower, huh? Hey. I just got a text from somebody else throwing away a weed whacker. Because this top part kind of looks like a weed whacker, maybe I could use the engine off the weed whacker and put it on this if this engine's no good. So it's nearby, so I'll go get it. I always have trouble with this one. Good morning. It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Another gorgeous day today. Time to whip out the shorts, right? Turned on my sprinklers just in the front because the seed is growing, and this is the only area that I put seed down. We've been getting quite a lot of rain, so I'm not ready to turn on the sprinklers for the sides or the rear yard yet. Not to mention, if it's wet back there, Boba can't go out and play because it's all muddy back there, you know. Anyhow, today we're going to button up the Murray 12.540 Widebody lawn tractor that we got going from zero compression to it running now with lights, charges, everything. We're going to see today whether or not it moves forward and backwards, and also to see if the mower deck works and the PTO all is in order. So overnight I've been letting this part cure. I basically just crazy glued the cracks just so it would hold in place. This is not a regularly moved item, you know. It just stays there and that's it, you know. But I wanted to fix the crack anyway, so I'm going to put this on right now. Shout out to Dan Hubbard from Bemidji, Minnesota. He bought 4 stickers yesterday. Thanks very much, Dan, for helping to support the channel. If you guys would like to buy a sticker, just go search eBay, Mowers Blowers sticker. Or there are both links to my 2 versions of stickers in my description of every video. Also, if you guys would like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Appreciate your support. Helps me keep the videos coming every day. Also, another shout out to my boy Andy Gopi from the UK, aka Mower Wizards. Go check him out on Instagram. Andy, you must be rich because you've donated quite a lot of money to the channel. I hope you're getting good value and entertainment out of these videos during the coronavirus. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate it. He's me mate. That's what they say. He's me mate. Mucka? Puka? Puka mucka? I'm getting it. I'm starting to understand the slang. 2 1/4-inch screws. I tell you, I can't see. I say I can't see. You can't see? That's right, I can't see. You guys would never know where that's from, ever. That's Thurston Howell III, but not from Gilligan's Island, when he played that millionaire in that movie, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, where he's with Mickey Rooney and Buddy Hackett in the airplane. I say I can't see. You can't see. That's right, I can't see. Oh my God, that movie was so funny. That's like the original Rat Race movie, you know, where they had all these movie stars in the movie. Oh my God, it's such a great movie. Milton Berle, all the oldies, you know what I mean? You youngins don't have any idea what good entertainment is. That movie was funny. Holy cow, I laughed until I pooed. I had a subscriber ask me last night, hey, how does it idle? And I thought to myself, did I actually see it idle? I'm not sure. But today we're going to start this up. We're going to go driving around the block and see if it moves forward and backwards. And also we're going to see if the mower deck works. But let's start it up right now and see if it idles. Obviously you have to warm it up a little, you know. We shall see. Choke overnight. I say there, it just stopped. It's got plenty of gas. Well, as they say in the UK, petrol. Hey, it's Nick, the mailman. Let's give that another try. Huh. That idle's a little fast, but I want to make sure it doesn't stall, you know? I want to run a little bit. I could lower it a little. Let's see if it goes forward and backwards. Check out the PTO. Everything seems a-okay. Bearings are kind of loud, but I'm going to put some Earl in it and see if it's a little better. Transmission's a little stiff, you know what I mean? So I'm going to put a little bit of Earl in there too. Before I was checking this engine, Nick the Mailman. Nick the Mailman is the replacement to Quinn when Quinn is off. Mailbag. So this, I guess you would know what it is. This is the gray tarp that I've been waiting for to fix my shed. And this is from Vistaprint. So this is the replacement stamper that I got from Vistaprint. The one where I complained to them that it wasn't clear. So they sent me another one. For free! That's right, free. Let's see if this one works better. Still no good. Patchy. You know, I guess you gotta put it on, you gotta do it on a flat paper and a table, you know, for it to be good. Whatever. It's alright. Shout out to Bill Winters from La Plata, Maryland, who, as we're making this video, he buys one of my OG stickers. Thanks, Bill. I believe you bought some before already, but thank you. Anyway, so yes, as you guys know, yesterday I picked up this rototiller from my neighbor, about a block or two down the street when I was walking my dog. It says it needs repair. But if you look at these blades, see, they're not like the big rototiller cultivator blades where it's like a right angle like that, you know, big ones where it could completely trench and dig up your yard. These are just spiky ones that are curved, right? These would work well to loosen up my dirt, you know. I wonder if I could get this going though, because it looks a little looks old, you know. You could just tell by the handles and stuff. The handles. Never seen anything like it. But it was free. Can't even tell you who makes it either. Oh, Mantis. Mantis. They make them now, don't they? Anyway, my friend Phil, he was the guy that I did a deal with a while back to get my Toro 6160 turn. I traded a backpack blower that I got off the street, was selling it for 150. He only wanted 150 for the 0 turn, and so we traded. Anyway, he gave me a call yesterday, and I believe this is a 4-stroke weed whacker, straight shaft, Craftsman, 32cc, hassle-free 3, cutting edge with easy load line. I've heard that before, easy load line. Anyway, you know, it's not super old. You know, it's kind of modern. I believe it's a 4-stroke. Looks like a 4-stroke. It looks exactly like that Troy built that I had. That was a 4-stroke. I hated it. It sucked. So guess what? I got a notification from Harbor Freight Tools that said your ramps have shipped. So Jesus, it took like 3 weeks to get them to ship it to me. You know, FedEx. I tried to tell them I didn't want them anymore, but they don't respond. So it looks like I'm getting 2 sets of ramps. I listed these locally for $100, and I have a lot of bites. So if I could sell it for $100, that'd be great. If not, I think I might just bring them back to Harbor Freight and get a refund. You know what I mean? The one that I paid $67 for with the shipping. Hopefully they'll return the shipping back to me. Who knows? But either way, not a big deal. This one still has fuel in it. Feels good. Shoots well. Good pressure. Feels like the return is also sending it back into the thing. Yep, feels just like the Troy built. stinky feeling. Where be to choke? Why do they have to hide things? I don't know where the levers are. I don't see any levers. You know what? I think they're busted. It's supposed to be out of here, no? Can't even find it.
Well, you got it for free, Henry. What are you complaining about?
Well, I'll have to figure this out someday. This one has no spark plug. No pull cord and no spark plug. Feels like no compression either. Oh, because there's no spark plug. Duh. We'll fiddle with this later, at a later date. Some guy wants to see the Murray. Gonna go drive it outside. I'll just park it here. Works just fine. So just when I was complaining the other day about keeping too many crazy big parts in my yard and nobody ever wanted to buy it, right? Some guy saw my Craigslist post and said, "Hey, do you have a hood?" I said, "I got 3 hoods." He wants the newer one with the nose, so he has a nose, so he's going to swap it out. Too bad. I really would like to get rid of those old hoods. Also, he says, "Do you have the floor pan?" I'm like, "Floor pan? Oh, you mean like the entire rear fender?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Sure." I left them out here, $25 each. Just said, take it, and put the money under my windshield wiper. So, as it turned out, his nose did not fit on this. So, he only took the fender. Oh, he left me 30. How nice. As you guys also saw, a guy came and looked at this. And I had it listed for $575. And he offered me $450. And then he says, "Can you deliver it?" And I says, "Depends on where." And so he told me the address, and it turns out it's only about 8 or 10 minutes away from here, so it's not far. And so I told him $50 delivery fee. And then he said, "Oh, $50." I said, "Hey, I already dropped it down $125 for you. You have to look at it as you're getting a discount and free delivery." He's like, "Yes, you're right." So a little bit of salesmanship to talk the customer into realizing that he's already saved $125, right? Just from the get-go. And now he's getting a $75 discount plus free delivery. So how can you beat that deal, right? And so he just came to look at it, and he liked it. And he paid me $500 on the spot. And now he's going back to work, and he told me I'm welcome to deliver it to his house. His wife is home anytime today. And so I guess I'm going to get cracking on delivering that. But first, I'm going to go for a ride in this one. Making some money today. Making some money. Better to make money than not to make money. I was looking at this a little bit, and it's missing the air cleaner cover. This is the choke, see? And I realized that in the grommet here, it's missing a fuel line, and inside there is no fuel filter and no fuel line. This is the return. So it needs that for sure, and I added a new handle. Recoil seems to work okay. I assume that this is the shut-off switch, and that is the throttle. I don't think it would take too much to get this going, but I do need a fuel filter, which I don't have. Got almost no battery left in my phone, but let's take her out for a ride anyway. Starts great. That's right. From zero compression, driving. Gonna go around the block. Yeah. After I take this around the block, I hope it doesn't pour on me, but I'm gonna go deliver the other Murray. You know, it's funny because I'm thinking about just selling it as is, the way it looks like this. I could easily just go get some quick color spray paint. Just go over it once with the black, it would look much nicer. But out of these foot pads, remember I just sold 3 of them? See, now that I sold them, I don't have any more. You see that lady with the lawnmower? That's my lawnmower. I sold it to her. That's it. Around the block at full throttle. Perfect. Not one hiccup. And oh man, zero compression. You're driving around the block. How about that, huh? Sweet! So I'm back from delivering that Murray, right? That was a no fuss, no muss kind of thing, you know? Guy comes over, drive it around a little bit, he likes it, gives me $500 right there, gives me the address. I go at my leisure, drop it off at his house. His wife says thank you. I'm like, you're welcome, you know? Easy, bros. So when I got back, it looked like it was going to rain, so I wanted to get something done before it was too late. I decided to put my tarp up. Now, I miscalculated. While I measured 10 by 10, right, the tarp itself was 9 feet 5 inches. So it's short by 5 inches, and there's the curvature from the top. So I didn't take that into account. I really should have gotten like a 12 by 12. You know what I mean? 12 by 12 probably would have fit. But you know what? I stretched it. I put this heavy-duty rope all around it. And you know what? It is a thicker tarp, though. Better quality. You guys could tell. You know what I'm saying? It's very thick and heavy-duty. So that is good, you know. It's actually thicker than this, you know. Almost double ply. So, you know what? That'll do. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's all enclosed, the sides are still present, you know. All 4 sides are still there, which means that it isolates the air inside. Yes, there's going to be a little bit of a leak in the front and maybe in the back, but, you know, very minimal. The 95% of all the equipment in there is covered by a tarp, so it won't. The majority of it will not be wet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with it. You know, it only costs $15 for the tarp, and of course I got a free stove out of it, right? Because the guy sent me the stove instead of the tarp, but he let me keep the stove and he sent me the tarp. You know. Murray used to be parked there. It's now sold. I've got the my usual update of all my tractors, right? That's my personal one that I have decided not to sell yet because I need it for the bagger. It's the only machine I have with a bagger. Ay, j'ai mal à la tête. Me duele la cabeza. It's gonna be a headache, man. I don't even know if I want to fix that, seriously. It's rough, you know? I only got it for the engine. Remember, I traded this with the generator, so I didn't spend any money on it. And if it has a good, you know, 20 horsepower Kohler V-twin, worth it. Oh, for you boba fans. That's right, eating grass, right? Evidence of grass eating, right, Boba? Yeah, so you're gonna throw up later? Okay. I trimmed his eyes a little so you can see. It's a dangerous process with scissors and eyes. Anyway, Toro, not really any bites because I have it listed for $750. I know, it's an insane amount of money. This is a headache for me, right? I had a guy who offered to buy just the deck. I'm like, the spindles and the blades are bad, which is the reason why I decreased the price. And you want to buy the bad part of it? So he offered me $75 for it. But if I sell him just the deck for $75, this is useless. It's just a thing that hauls things, you know? I'm thinking about it. Eventually, I'm going to get the Rodimus Prime started. And remember, a subscriber sent me 2 brand new blades, the 6-star for the MTDs. I remember that it actually kind of vibrated a little bit too, so this one needs new blades. Maybe my next project, 3 or 4 down the line, will be replacing blades on the Rodimus Prime and getting that going again. My trailer is parked there now, and this one I have a spare engine for now and a spare seat. So maybe I can get this and make this a hauler and sell that for $300 as just a machine that hauls a trailer or whatever. You know, there are people who want that, you know. And there it is. And here's the other side where it used to be packed with tractors. All gone. Look at that, huh? Is that amazing? That is amazing that I have cleared my hoard so well in the past month and a half, 2 months, you know. You guys remember, this place was packed with tractors. I had no place to park them, you know. And so I've got 4, 5, 6. And the Murray that's in the garage. You gonna say anything, Boba? We're having a staring contest. Crazy dog. Ghetto! Whatever! Another busy day here at Mowers and Blowers. Every day it's busy. Every day I have an episode full of busyness. I'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Andy from the UK, aka Mower Wizard. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.